Hey there, tennis fans. I'm James Waterson, and I've got your Tennis Now tennis news for what has been a wonderfully dry day 11 of the US Open. And we'll start with some more immediate news. The rain we've had for the last 2 days has forced some rescheduling. Most notably, the men's final will be played on Monday for the 4th year in a row. On Friday, the final 2 men's quarterfinals will be played, with the women's and men's semifinals on Saturday and the women's final on Sunday. Jim Curley, the US Open tournament director, said the tournament revised the schedule to be as fair as possible to the players, fans, and CBS, the TV network that broadcast the finals. Yet it's a tough break for the players who wrapped up their 4th round matches today, because they'll have played today, tomorrow, and then Saturday, and these are 3 out of 5 set matches, people. It's very difficult. Now that's a lot of wear and tear on the body, but the good news is they will have Sunday to recover. Moving on to our winners of the day, Rafael Nadal booked his spot in the quarterfinals of the US Open for the 4th consecutive year when he defeated Gilles Muller of Luxembourg 7-6, 6-1, 6-2. Now this match was a continuation from yesterday when the players got on the court for about 15 minutes before it was rained out for the rest of the day. Nadal was under a bit of pressure at the beginning as he'd fallen 3-0 behind before play ended. But that didn't seem to bother him as much today, as he won the first set and then cruised through the final 2 pretty quickly. He'll play Andy Roddick, who is in his first Grand Slam quarterfinal since the 2010 Australian Open. Roddick avenged his loss in the Davis Cup quarterfinal when he beat David Ferrer 6-3, 6-4, 3-6, 6-3 in what was actually a really odd match. Not really because of how it was played, but more where it was played. Yesterday, Roddick raced to a 3-1 lead on Louis Armstrong Stadium before play was cancelled, and they played 2 games on Friday before they had to move courts because water was seeping through a crack behind one of the baselines. Pretty bizarre. So, they were forced to move to court 13, a court that accommodated only about 600 spectators. It was strange, but in a way it was actually kind of cool because of how intimate it was. Roddick certainly seemed to enjoy it, and after he won his last service game at Love to close out the match, he ran a lap around the court high-fiving anybody he could reach. Meanwhile, Andy Murray ended the run of another American, 22-year-old Donald Young. The Scot beat Young 6-2, 6-3, 6-3 in a match that saw the American spray 53 winners and win just 44% of his service points. Murray will play John Isner, who defeated Gilles Simon of France 7-6, 3-6, 7-6, 7-6, a pretty typical scoreline for Isner. World number 1 Novak Djokovic got his quarterfinal match out of the way today. He advanced after his opponent, Janko Tipsarevic, retired when Djokovic was leading 7-6, 6-7, 6-love, 3-love. On the women's side, Serena Williams beat Anasatasia Pavlyuchenkova 7-6, 6-1, and she'll play Caroline Wozniacki, who defeated Andrea Petkovic 6-1, 7-6. Serena has won both of their previous matches, although they haven't played since 2009. Meanwhile, Angelique Kerber of Germany continued her dream run at the US Open as she beat Flavia Pennetta to reach her first Grand Slam semifinal. She'll play Samantha Stosur, who dismissed Vera Zvonareva in straight sets. And that'll do it from us. Tomorrow you can see Roddick take on Nadal and Isner taking on Murray in the last 2 quarterfinal matches. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook to stay informed about these results, as well as year-round up-to-the-minute news coverage of all things tennis. So as always, thank you for watching, and have a great day, everybody.